Hello YouTube, another bad day. First of all, my mother's truck breaks down. My brother finds another van online. It seems to be a Coke worker at where he works. Thing is, starts up good, engine's good, but as soon as we use it the next day, we get stuck. The transmission goes out. The reason why we got another car is because, did I already forget that? That our van broke down, it didn't want to work. Probably forgot that. But it was 2 days after that, and then we got the car, used it one day, and boom. Towed. Things seem to be badly happening to us all the time. Hello YouTube, Nathan. A little update on the plumbing part of, the house. I'm gonna have to use the pressure tank. Even if the bladder is broken, I still have to use it until we can get money to pay for a new one. As for the plumbing parts that was on it already, I disassembled them, grinded them down, and pretty much put them back together so I could be able to spray paint them with Rust-Oleum to give it a little longer life. I didn't have the we don't have, as I said a lot of times before, we don't have the money to buy more plumbing equipment, so I just cleaned up the old ones. And now I'm going to spray it with Rust-Oleum to give it a little longer life. This is the pipe that I'm talking about. That is the pressure gauge, and that's the switch. I've capped off all the spots that I don't want spray paint, because you do not want to have spray particulates in your water system. No. So everything that I don't want spray painted, this is all latched down pretty tightly-ish, I think. Anyway. I'm going to give it a light spray. I'm not going to give anything heavy because I don't want it to go into the cracks or anything like that, and probably seal it up. If anyone thinks this is a bad idea, let me know in the comments. I've also heard of a thing called GoFundMe. I don't know what it is. Can someone possibly send me a link of what it is? It's from YouTube. Okay, I got another one. This was good. Give it a nice shine. Silver. Oh no, it got all over my camera. The tanks are still there. Sorry, this one is, the bladder is broken, but we're going to have to still use it until we get the money to get a new bladder. So when I put this all together, I'm putting the broken one back until we get a new one, because we need the water to clean the dishes we have. To put a long story short, it went from 1 step forward to 100 steps back, because I was doing the piping. It's like I connected all the colds together and all the hots together. I used a different type of PVC pipe and connectors, because at one time I tried to put a one of these color PVC caps on this type of pipe, and it popped right off with glue. So I got the other the schedule, just like, not schedule, but the type of PVC that they're using now. The red marks are electrical tape to mark this is a hot line. Put you down there. As for the cold line, here's where the 100 steps back went. I glued the things and they did not adhere. None of them. So, get off. See, the glue did not adhere. Can I still use this one? Please leave me a comment if I can still use this one, because I'm trying to save the money, save money as best as I can. Can I reuse this one, or do I have to get whole new piping for this piece? As for the cold pipes, I'm gonna have to get more of these shark bite connectors to fit it on here, because this connects to this. This does not connect to that. I just told you. Anyway, that's part of my switch and all that kind of stuff. I sandblasted it off, I cleaned it off and put spray paint on it to make it last longer. Refurbish the old pipes because we don't have the money to get new pipes. And I did not spray paint in between the crevices because that would put spray paint into the piping. No, don't do that. And another thing, before all of this, we had one heck of a bad, let's say a bad month. Because first of all, the van broke down. My mother heard a clink and she just barely got it back to her brother's house where she is living. I'm living with my brother. She's the one who drives me around. No license. No money either. So I'm paying this with her stuff. And I'm trying to do the best I can and to get a job, etc. Blah, blah. Anyway, back to the story. My mother's car broke down. And my brother decided to get another car off of the internet. And he found out that this car actually was owned by a co-worker from where he works. That was cool. But here's the kicker. It broke down after one day. He neglected to put transmission fluid in it, and we had to replace the entire transmission. We could not, I could not come over to the house to feed the cats for several days. It worried me. Eventually, we got the transmission. We got it going. Okay. Well, this car's got problems as well. If the battery goes out, there is no way getting into the trunk or sliding doors, because the sliding doors are electric, and there is only one key hole in the entire van, and that's the driver's seat. Everywhere else there is no key. It's all electrically locked. So that's kind of well, okay. Next thing, that's bad. It's like everything's electrically locked. That's not good. Another problem came with the trunk, the door hatch or whatever it is. It did not want to open. It got jammed. So I went back there. I tore apart the plastic sheeting or whatever that goes over the metal door, and tried to find out what was going on. I took out the electronic device that locks and unlocks the mechanism, and manually unlocked it. Still jammed. I went back there and used my hand to actually unlock the mechanism. And it's like, opens up once, closes, and it jams again. Could not get the back door open. Also, I was wanting to put some plastic down around this and this, so plastic. So if I do spring a leak, testing this out, or later on in this plumbing's life, I wanted to like spray on the mat, or like plastic, and then drain down into some sort of drain area here. Drill a hole in one of these things and have it just drain down into the pipe. That is the toilet pipe, by the way. This black one. Oh boy. And also I need to clean out this area. Like, tear out all this crap. That is the plastic outsiding. That's the only thing keeping us warm is a big batting of insulation. On the outside of the insulation, you got this big black, big white bag that covers the outside of the building. That's about it. I thought that the outside would, have maybe a wooden wall or something like that, extra insulation. I don't know how it all works, but insulation costs a lot too. By the way, these connectors, I'm all over the place. This is how I talk. I'm sorry. The connectors is like $9 each, and we don't have the money to buy 3 more of these connectors. Doing this the best I can with no budget. Gotta wait a couple more weeks for Social Security to give us our next paycheck so we can actually do something. But the thing is, most of that paycheck goes to the place where Dad stayed for a while. 2 places. It's like an old folks home. There was 2 places that he went to, and we're paying them both off a little at a time. I've forgotten what the bill was, but I know it was around $1,000 each, and we don't have that much on us. We're trying to do the best we can. I'm trying to do the best I can. I don't know what to do. My mind is a total blank. I'm scared out of my wits to do anything because my dad has pretty much mentally ruined me. Every tiny little thing that I did wrong, he would shout at me, and I didn't even know that I was doing something wrong. I was the proverbial innocent person or something like that. Didn't know what I was doing until I did something wrong, and he came down on me like a ton of bricks. Why does he do this? Why did he do this at my young age? Is because it was done to him by his father. He was set on by an angry father as well. We're a hate group. We hate. I forgot where I heard that line from, but anyway, one day at a time. The days I do come here, I'm trying to organize stuff around, trying to get rid of trash, and my mother can't help me because she is just too old and too tired to do anything these days. Even if I do get a job today, it'll be years upon years before I get enough money to do anything. And it would have to be a decently paying job and close, because I don't like, if I do get a driver's license, I wouldn't like to drive very far. Like I was also psychologically, I don't know what the word is called, but I was psychologically hurt at one point. But we had a couple of scooters a while back. Don't have them anymore because they broke down. We gave them away, not gave them away, but sold them off. Anyway, my dad was riding one scooter, I was riding the other scooter, and we went to across an intersection which I knew nothing about. It was a throughway one direction and a stop on the other direction. Now, I thought the other car was going to stop, but didn't. Missed me by inches. And there was another situation in my life, also involving the scooters, where I'd be following my dad on the scooter, and all of a sudden he suddenly brakes. So I brake too. I can't brake very fast, so what do I do in my time of stupidity? I put my foot down at high speed. I hurt myself. Yes, I did. I smacked my foot, and well, I got better afterwards, but luckily it was just a sprain instead of something truly broken. I am asking for answers. Don't know what the question would be. Don't know what to do, don't know what to say, don't know what to think. Pretty much terrified of doing anything. And I'm scared that everyone's going to just ignore me to death. That would be like, I don't know, it's like asking for help. Help, 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 help. Oh, you're smart, you can do it yourself. Eventually, something happens that causes death, and they start blaming the person who had died. It's like, oh, it's all his fault anyway. He should have known. Well, I didn't know because you didn't give me the answer I was looking for. Yeah, I should have known because you should have given me the answer when I asked for it, so I wouldn't be in that situation in the first place. Doesn't it make sense? Anyway, thank you for listening to me babble on. Hopefully something will give me several steps forward instead of 200 back. Thank you for watching.